Hi, Sandra Shields, health coach here, and today I have a recipe for chocolate cherry energy balls. They're full of great ingredients and can really bust a chocolate craving. So let's get started making these fantastic little bites. I have with me 1 cup of almond butter, and that goes in a food processor. And almond butter has good protein and healthy fats in it, so it's good for you. Okay, and then we're using 1/3 cup of raw cacao. Raw cacao has a lot of benefits. For one thing, it's chocolate with no added sugar. It's raw cacao from the cocoa beans. And raw chocolate is really rich in magnesium. And sometimes a chocolate craving is our body's way of telling us that we're deficient in magnesium. So have a little raw cacao in these energy balls. I have a 1/4 cup of honey, raw honey, 1/4 cup natural sweetener, and then we use cherries in this recipe. They're tart red cherries, which are very anti-inflammatory, and cherry juice has been studied and it can help you sleep better, so the cherries as well can help you sleep better if you have any troubles with that. But they taste very good too. And we're using 1/8 teaspoon of almond extract. Just a little bit goes a long way. So 1/8 teaspoon of that. And then we're using 1/8 teaspoon of salt. I use Himalayan pink sea salt. It should be a sea salt of some sort. It has trace minerals in it that's good for our bodies, rather than your table salt. And then you simply, with your food processor, you're going to pulse all this together until it forms dough that you can roll with your hands. So pulse it. And that's it. And it's fully incorporated. And it has a nice texture that's good for rolling into balls. So I use a 1/8, or it's a teaspoon, cookie scoop to make these so that they're all the same size. You can just use a spoon if you want, or you can use this cookie scoop. It makes them more uniform. And you just scoop out one of the balls, form it into a circle, and then I have over here 3/4 cup of coarsely chopped raw walnuts. Also really good for you, high in omega-3s, and they say walnuts is a brain food because of the omega-3s. If you look at a walnut, it's shaped like a brain. It has all of the nooks and crannies like a brain does. That's really interesting. But you just take the ball, and it's a little sticky, so it's going to grab onto those walnuts, and you roll your ball in the crushed walnuts. So that's how you make those. And then you just keep going until you have about 30, this makes about 32 balls. I like to store them in the refrigerator. If you like them really cold and firmer to the tooth to bite, you can freeze them too. These are great to bust a sugar craving. They're pretty. They make a really nice holiday truffle to take to a party or to serve to guests as well. And they won't even know how good they are for them because they're really delicious. So I hope you enjoy this recipe. And if you'd like more recipes, you can follow me on my YouTube channel or go to my website, Sandra Shields Health Coach. Thanks for watching.